Just like Samsung, Honor has started making its presence felt in various segments, be it entry-end, mid-range and high-end. Exactly after 13 days of View 10 launch, the company has officially pulled the wrap of the Honor 9 Lite with an impressive build quality and quad cameras under mid-range segment. Anyone who follows Honor's progress will know that last year, Huawei's online brand launched the Honor 7X under the same mid-range segment, which is identical in terms of processor but a worlds apart in design language. Today, we are going to be comparing both Honor 9 Lite and Honor 7X, discussing its similarities, differences, the goods and bads. Before diving into the video, if you haven't subscribed yet, just click on the subscribe button. Now let's dive into it. Talking about the display, the Honor 9 Lite sports a 5.65-inch Full HD Plus 18:9 2.5D curved glass display featuring a pixel density of 428 ppi. The Honor 7X on the other hand sports a bit bigger display with 5.93-inch Full HD Plus 18:9 2.5D curved glass display featuring a slightly less 407 ppi pixel density. The Honor 9 Lite is comparatively brighter and has an edge over 7X when it comes to the sunlight legibility too. Otherwise, the viewing angle and color reproductions are pretty much good and same on both the phones. Having said that, Honor 7X scores point when it comes to the entertainment factor. Equipped with the larger display, streaming video on Honor 7X looks good compared to Honor 9 Lite. The Honor 9 Lite takes the cake here when it comes to design language. The Honor 9 Lite feels more premium than other metal unibody phones in its price segment, including Honor 7X. The phone looks elegant, feels compact and lightweight in hand. Measuring just 149 grams, it goes easy on your wrist too. On the downside, it attracts a lot of fingerprints and feels slippery at times. It's better to use a case with this mobile, but again it spoils the feel of using a lightweight phone. The Honor 7X carries a same design as Honor 9i except for the placement of rear cameras. The Honor 7X comes with a unibody metal design with a black matte finish texture on the back. The phone is slim, sturdy and offers good grip as well. Some users might find it difficult to use it with a single hand as it is tall. Measuring 165 grams, it is a bit heavy when compared to Honor 9 Lite considering its metal body. The placements of the button on both the smartphones remain the same. According to the research, the quality of the smartphone's camera is the third most important consideration for phone buyers, followed by the 4G LTE option and the durability of the device. It is a fact that Honor has been launching smartphones with a dual camera setup either in front or back. In case of Honor 9 Lite, it is equipped with the dual cameras on both front and back. In fact, this is the second device to sport a 4 cameras after Honor 9i. The Honor 9 Lite comes with a 13-megapixel primary and a 2-megapixel secondary camera on both front and rear to capture depth information for portrait shots. The Honor 7X sports a dual camera setup on the rear and fall shot of one camera on the front. This very fact takes the Honor 9 Lite into the driver's seat. The Honor 7X comes with a 16-megapixel rear camera with LED flash, a secondary 2-megapixel camera and an 8-megapixel front-facing camera. Both the smartphones provides various modes including light mode, good food, pro video and much more. However, the Honor 9 Lite lacks the slow-mo effect which is present in the 7X. Here are some sample shots for your reference. The Honor 9 Lite is shipped with the latest Android 8.0 Oreo with EMUI 8.2 out of the box, while the Honor 7X is still stuck with the Nougat with EMUI 5.0 on top, but it will eventually get Oreo update according to the company. The user interface in 9 Lite looks more refined and has some additional features including an option to adjust a screen resolution. The Honor 9 Lite is powered by 3000 mAh battery while the 7X is powered by a bigger 3340 mAh battery. Both of them lacks fast charging technology and will take around 2.5 hours to charge from 0 to 100%. Battery life is almost similar in both the smartphones. Moving on, Honor Lite comes in two variants, which is 3GB of RAM with the 32GB of onboard storage and the 4GB of RAM with the 64GB of onboard storage. In case if you need more, you can expand the memory up to 256GB via microSD card. The Honor 7X comes with the 4GB of RAM either with the 32GB onboard storage or a 64GB onboard storage, and also be expandable up to 256GB with microSD card. When it comes to the pricing, Honor Lite stands out where the base version, which is 3GB of RAM with the 32GB of onboard storage, cost around 10,999, while the 4GB of RAM with the 64GB of onboard storage cost around 14,999. The base version of the Honor 7X on the other hand cost you extra 2,000 rupees. The 32GB cost you around 12,999, while the 64GB cost you around 15,999. Talking about the similarities, both the smartphones share the same processor, which is Kirin 659 with the Mali T830 MP2 GPU. Other similarities include hybrid slots, connectivity options, fingerprint scanners, and sensors. Overall, both the smartphones got their basics right, but the Honor Lite stands tall with the extra additional features like Quad-Camera, Android 8.0 Oreo, lightweight body, and pricing. On the other hand, the Honor 7X is undoubtedly a value for money smartphone as well in the market. So here are the pros and cons of both the smartphones. You can decide for yourself and let us know in the comment section below. So this is it guys for the comparison. Do hit the like button, share and subscribe.